Rain Martin, after the past 5 years of brokenness, once again opened his heart to love again. And he found this pure love from Ariane. Will both remain committed to each other?
A little while longer, Rainey received a call from his dad. Mr. Henry Morrison, son, come and see me today. It's urgent.
Dad, how urgent? I have an important engagement today. Can't that wait till tonight?
I'm sorry, son, but it can't wait. You have to see me now, was Mr. Henry Morrison's stern reply.
Rainey gently held Ariane's hand and said, I guess we have to cut short our date at this hour. Dad needs to see me now. It's urgent, he said. That it can't wait. Will it be okay if you wait for me in the car? It'll only take a sec.
And so Rain sped his car to his dad's villa with a big question at the back of his mind. And when he got there, the guard dogs stood by the entryway, as if waiting for him to pass through. But the dogs didn't bark at him, nor made a move. They must be familiar with Rain. But on the other hand, a fierce dog came running towards Rain and was about to jump on him when Rain suddenly knelt down with open arms and hugged the dog happily. Meanwhile, as Ariane waited in the car, 3 guard dogs came near Rain's car, and with the looks of it, they are ready to jump on her, looking fierce that they surrounded the car as if making her know not to make a wrong move. Then 2 more guard dogs came, followed by a security. The security apologized, explaining that it is a security protocol and they won't harm a guest, especially Mr. Rain's guests, since they are familiar with his car. Ariane heaved a deep sigh of relief and smiled. She thought that the Morrisons were well equipped with security measures for protection. A house so huge, with its vast estate and influential people like the Morrisons, the protocol was but proper.
Master Rainey, thank God you came. Your dad is waiting for you in his study room. Please feel free to go directly to his room. I'll follow later with your drink. Coffee or wine, master?
Don't mind anymore, Rufus. I just had lunch with my girlfriend. Please see that things are going well with her. She's waiting in my car. Thanks, Rufus. Rainey entered Mr. Henry's study room. He paused for a while, looking at his dad in a wheelchair. It had been too long since his stroke, and still seated on his wheelchair, Rainey thought.
Rainey went closer to his dad and asked the reason of this urgent call. Mr. Henry was reading the company journal and asked softly but sternly, why did you appoint Dale as the company COO when there were managers better off than him? You should have consulted me first.
What kind of question is that, Dad? Dale is my brother, your son. Isn't it but right that I should give him that position? Why are you so hard on my brother? Haven't you forgiven him yet after all these years?
Yes, I already forgive your brother, but I cannot trust him with the position you gave him. He is not deserving. You know why? He is still immature, and he had so much hatred within him, and his character was so despicable, he will only cause you harm than good.
Why are you saying this, Dad? He is your son. Why can't you give him a chance?
Mr. Henry felt morose. He cannot be trusted. Rainey, I tell you, why can't you learn to believe me? He was more than what you know about him. If you only knew.
Then tell me, what do I still need to know about Dale? Dad, tell me. Confused, Rainey asked for clarification, but his father refused to elaborate.
Rainey noticed that his father was visibly angry. That he said, discover the truth about Dale on your own. Mr. Henry cut short their conversation and rang the handbell to call on Rufus. As Mr. Henry turned his back on Rainey, he said, call for a board meeting on Saturday evening in this villa. A new chairman of the board has to be elected simultaneously with the new set of board member officials.
You're going down from your position as chairman. Is that what you mean?
Yes. I already wrote letters to the members of the board instructing them to vote for you as chairman instead of Mr. Dawson because he wanted to merge his new business with ours. and I refused because we could lose our identity and trademark. It's high time that you take over.
As Mr. Henry is leaving the study room, Rainey spoke. With a strong tone, I don't understand why you hated Dale so much, and I'll prove how wrong you were.
Mr. Henry replied, just do that to prove me wrong.
Rainey suddenly dropped himself on the floor and leaned against the wall, whispering in tears, why were they so hard at each other? Where could they have gone wrong?
Part 39 follows.